My name is Jessica Monroe. On September 11th, 2001, I was 26 years old, a lieutenant in the United States Air Force. That morning, I climbed into an unarmed fighter jet, fully aware that I might never return. I was at Andrews Air Force Base near Washington. The second tower had already been hit. The Pentagon was burning. Information was chaotic, but one thing was certain. Another hijacked aircraft was heading toward the Capitol, a Boeing 757. The likely target, the White House or the Capitol. Thousands of lives were at risk. The problem was brutally simple. The F-16s at Andrews were unarmed. Training aircraft. No missiles, no ammunition. The order came short and cold. Stop that plane by any means necessary. I understood immediately what that meant. If I found it, I could not shoot it down. The only option was to ram it with my own aircraft. A suicide attack. No ejection, no survival. My commanding officer looked at me and said calmly, "I'll take the cockpit, you take the tail." It was our way of ensuring the plane would go down, even if one of us missed. I answered simply, "I understand." I was 26 years old, a pilot for less than 2 years. I had never fired at an enemy. And yet, I started the engines, took off, and flew supersonic over Washington. As I searched for that hijacked aircraft, I knew that if I found it, I would kill not only the terrorists, but innocent passengers as well. But if I didn't, thousands would die. It was the brutal math of that day. There were no good choices, only necessary ones. I never found the plane, because the passengers of United Flight 93 had made their own impossible choice. They learned what had happened in New York. They understood their plane was a weapon, and they decided to fight back. "Let's roll," they said. The plane crashed into a field in Pennsylvania. Everyone on board died. Washington was saved. When I learned what had happened, I felt relief, pain, and something harder to name. The realization that I had been ready to die, but others had already done so in my place. I flew for hours that day, defending the Capitol. That evening, when I landed, my mechanic told me through tears, "I didn't think I'd ever see you again." "Neither did I replied. Tonight, I'm here because I want to share something I've learned. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward, knowing the exact price. I climbed into that unarmed jet, accepted death, and pushed the throttle forward. I didn't have to die that day, but I was ready. The real heroes were the passengers of Flight 93. They gave their lives so thousands could live. I simply did my duty. Tonight, I'm performing a piece that represents what I felt in that cockpit. The fear, the resolve, the acceptance. This is for the passengers of Flight 93 who chose to fight back. For the first responders who ran toward the flames. For everyone who lost someone that day. And for anyone who needs to remember, when the moment comes, ordinary people can do extraordinary things. Thank you for letting me share this with you.